Yo, what up? I just finished the workout, but I've been in Hawaii for the past few days since leaving Japan, and I haven't really slept very well for the past week, and I can tell it's starting to catch up with me. I felt like I needed to write a script because there's just been like a lot on my mind, and just wanted to kind of like sort it all out and organize it. I'll just voice over this to some day 4 Japan clips on the screen. The past 3 days since I arrived here have basically been me just trying to edit shorts and reels while preparing the long form videos that I wanted to batch and release within the next few days. I had heard some like YouTubers or people who are experienced with creating YouTube channels suggesting to launch channels with like multiple videos, so that way people can browse and get a better sense of you and your account rather than just kind of posting and uploading one video to start. Now that I'm looking back, I don't know if I'm really helping the cause because all the videos are just basically daily recaps of my first attempt at vlogging during my first few days in Tokyo. So they're all kind of similar in a sense. So I'm not really sure that I really hit the mark with launching idea. I've also been just kind of questioning and reflecting about like how much progress I'm really making, but also how much I've like really understated the human experience when it comes to the depth and intensity of emotions and my ability to understand and navigate those, because there are times kind of in these past few months and even recently where I've just felt like really overwhelmed and consumed by an emotion in a way that I've never really experienced before in the past. And I'm talking about feelings of sadness and abandonment and loneliness. And after 5 months, I still feel like I'm all over the place, feeling like I'm scrambling to keep myself together to look like I have things under control. Like even with my family, somebody might say something or something might come up, or I might be reminded of something and I feel like I have to keep it together until like I can get to the shower or get to the room where I can kind of sort it out on my own when I'm alone. And I feel like I should be further along, but it's like every day something comes up or strikes a memory and it feels like I keep sliding back down into this hole of grief and sadness that I've been trying to desperately stay away from. And it just makes me doubt everything. You know, like my progress and my age, my life, the belief and confidence that I have in myself. It's like I'm searching for direction, knowing that, no one's gonna help me get out of this or no one's gonna save me. I have to kind of figure this shit out on my own and make something out of this situation. Recently, I was replying to a really kind and thoughtful message on social media, and I had to apologize because I felt like I couldn't communicate as the best version of myself. And, I wish I could give them a more secure and confident version of myself to connect and say things in a way that brought out the best in us in that conversation. But it feels like I'm having such a hard time piecing and forming thoughts and beliefs about my life that just stick during this chapter or this kind of phase or this season that I'm going through. It extends and reflects in my feelings about like all of this stuff and kind of talking to the camera and throwing myself on the internet when I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like I'm making shit up as I go, thinking I'm doing the right thing, but not ever really having anything to show for it. I watch all these gurus and these experts telling you how to stand out, but all of it seems like really unfamiliar to do all of that just to win people's time and attention. And maybe that's like a non-negotiable to kind of like make it in this space, like to kind of build a brand or build a presence or kind of be that person. But I'm just really uncomfortable with that. And I want to attract certain things in my life. I just didn't want to feel like I'm putting on a mask to receive those things. And I don't know, maybe I'm just being too emotional about this stuff. One thing I talked to my therapist about, before is how growing up as children, sometimes people were never given a chance or a space to express and communicate what they needed. Even if there wasn't an expectation to actually get the thing that you were communicating, it's just this kind of practice or this opportunity and this space to practice communicating those needs as a skill, because I see it like as an adult, how those carry into adulthood and expressing feelings and boundaries in a way that's healthy and in a way that you're comfortable and secure with what you need. Part of me feels like I'm using the internet to do that, to express and communicate certain needs that I haven't put into words or breathed into existence or breathed into the universe. It's because like I am feeling lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm full of doubt, but I also don't want, these feelings and emotions to brew inside of me until it hits a boiling point. And sometimes when I'm alone or not showing up for myself, that's what it feels like. It's like it's a volcano ready to explode with these emotions. And I don't want to live in that space. I do wonder with all of this, this new kind of challenge or journey of trying to rebuild and find myself or whatever. Can I keep doing this for months and for years while seeing no progress? And that's something I've been kind of battling and thinking about too. I thought that coming to Hawaii to be with family during the holidays would give me some clarity or give me some peace, but honestly, I still feel the same sense of loss and confusion and emptiness that I felt in the UAE. As I'm getting older, one thing that I'm kind of coming to terms with is there's no running away from your feelings, or when you do that, you're not really helping yourself. It's really hard, to be honest, and it hurts. And it's really, really uncomfortable. I want to keep showing up for myself. I really want to see the life that I want and the person I want to be come to fruition, but I am just really unsure of just how to get there or how to do it. I'll still keep putting one foot in front of the other and showing up for myself. The road is long, and I don't know if any of y'all have felt this way before or how long it took y'all to get out of it, but I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear something or connect with somebody. Thanks for listening. I know I've been talking for like 9 minutes now in the car, kind of filming, talking to the camera, and just needed to let it out, I guess. I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.